right at November, taxi via Alpha.
Cross right Alpha, 15 right at November, Alpha, public 1. Boston, contact Delta Ram.
1433, cross 15 right at November, taxi via Bravo, correction, taxi via Alpha.
Cross 15 right at November and via Alpha, Delta 1433.
Whoever else answered for the Southwest 1433, that was not for you, don't do it.
Delta 258, correction, Delta 2938, monitor tower 128.8.
28, Delta 2938.
Delta 2981, monitor tower 128.8.
Monitor tower, good night, Delta 2981. Ground Jazz 463, we're at spot 7 right in Texas.
Jazz 463, standby.
Ground Jazz 760, November 12, 15 right, going Charlie 14.
JetBlue 760, Boston ground, cross 15 right at November, taxi via Alpha.
Cross 15 right on November, taxi via Alpha, JetBlue 760.
Jazz 463, Boston ground, runway 4 left, taxi via Kilo.
4 left by Kilo for Jazz 463.
Jazz 463 to be runway 9, taxi via Kilo, Bravo, hold short of Juliet.
Kilo, short of Juliet, Jazz 463.
JetBlue 879, Boston ground, push back to your discretion. Go stall. Car 5970, Boston ground, runway 9, taxi via Kilo, hold short right 4 left. Jazz 463, we'll change it one more time, runway 9, taxi via Kilo, hold short right 4 left.
Kilo, hold short 4 left for Jazz.
Jazz 463, monitor tower 128.8.
28.8, Jazz 463. Getting ground, JetBlue 184, we're joining November, short of 15 for 30.
JetBlue 184, Boston ground, cross 15 right at November, taxi via Alpha.
Cross 15 right at November, taxi via Alpha, JetBlue 184. Runway 9. Spot 7 was the information.
Delta 58 heavy, Boston ground, runway 4 right, taxi via Kilo, Bravo, hold short of Juliet.
Kilo Bravo, short Juliet, 4 right, Delta 58 heavy.
Car 5970, monitor tower 128.8. Next 2122, Boston ground, cross 15 right at November, taxi via Bravo Echo.
Cross 15 right November, Bravo Echo.
Good evening, Delta 7, or correction, 1360, coming up on spot 7 with Charlie.
Air France 333 Heavy, give way to Delta at Kilo.
Give way to Delta at Kilo from Triple Trinity.
Delta 1360 Boston ground, runway 9er, taxi via Kilo, hold short runway 4 left.
Kilo short of 4 left, runway 9, Delta 1360.
Delta 58 Heavy, very right turn on Bravo, hold short of Juliet.
Right turn, Bravo, full short Juliet, Delta 5A Heavy.
Delta 58 Heavy, monitor tower 128.
28 tower, Delta 5A Heavy, guys.
Air France 333 Heavy, monitor tower 128.
Monitor 25 from Triple Trinity.
70 ready to push L8.
To give way to Air France at Bravo.
Delta 1360, welcome.
Brickyard 6133, Boston ground, runway 9er, taxi via Kilo, hold short runway 4 left. Brickyard 6112, Boston ground, cross runway 15 right at November, taxi via Bravo Echo. Delta 1360, monitor tower 128.
28 Delta 1360.
All right, so altimeter is 2997. Wow, Vatsim. Is that really Vatsim ATIS? That's cool, that's new. 997. Burlington is visual 19 and 15. So we'll plan for 15. It's current with Delta. They both are Delta? That's interesting. Double check that. Plan for about 30-minute departure, so 0130. That's Zulu time. I probably won't get 14,000. I'm guessing 8 or 10,000, but we'll see. Boston to Burlington. Okay. So you can get the routing from here. So that is Manchester VOR to Victor 141 to Burlington. And that means at or below 10,000. So we'll see if we get 14,000. I'm guessing he's going to give me 8 or 10, but we'll see what he says. This is Vatsim, and we're going to get in touch with clearance and delivery on 121.65. First thing is get rid of those things. Add a GPU. And I'm going to log in. So we're going to do United 1399, and I'm in a SF. I don't remember. I have to look up. Is it SF34 or something? I need the aircraft type. SF34. Which is a Saab. I'll go ahead and connect to the network. And then we should start seeing some there we go. Now we're coming alive. We've got some people. All right, let's get out our flashlight and we'll turn on the batteries. External power is available, so we'll connect that. Okay. Emergency lights armed and covered. I'll break out this throttle thing. Get it set up for start. Altimeter was what, 2997. Field elevation at Boston International is 19 feet, so that's right. And ATIS is 135.0. See if it's still Delta. Guess it's not broadcasting. That's fine. I could double click on the ATIS. Departing runway 9. Via Delta. And clearance is 121.65. I'm wondering if I need to start the engines to actually hear anybody. I guess we'll find out. Let me see, where am I? Looks like I'm at main terminal. Boston clearance, United 1399 at the main terminal, current with Delta, IFR, Burlington.
United 1399, Boston clearance. I have a reroute for you. Advise when ready for advise ready to copy.
Roger, go ahead for United 1399.
Actually, United 1399. I'm sorry about that. I just coordinated. It looks like your route is good, so clearance available. Advise ready to copy.
Yeah, I took it straight from the preferred routes page on your website. Go ahead, United 1399.
United 1399 cleared to Burlington. Logan 2 departure. Radar vectors Manchester, then is filed. Maintain 3000. Expect 10, 10,000, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 133.0. Squawk 1311.
Cleared to Burlington via Logan 2, departure radar vectors Manchester as filed. Climb maintain 3000. Expect top altitude of 10,000, 10 minutes after departure. Departure 133.0, squawk 1311, United 1399.
United 1399, readback is correct. Advise when ready for push. Expect runway 4 left at Charlie for departure.
Advise when ready to push. Plan for 4 left at Charlie, United 1399. 4 left at Charlie, okay.
Boston clearance, United 26 Deltas at Charlie 28, I believe. Information Delta request for Delta to LaGuardia.
United 26 to Delta, Boston clearance. Clearance on request standby.
All right, so we got menu. I'm gonna delete. I'm gonna bring that in. There we go. And the ILS that I'm probably going to use is 110.3, at least for the localizer aspect of it. One 10.3 with 146 on the heading. 146. Okay. All right, all doors should be closed, which they are. So we can turn on the beacon light. We'll turn off the left and right avionics. And we can start engine 2 once I know we're clear, which we are. Come up here with the reset that gen. And then we need to disconnect external power. So now we're running off of the airplane engine generator. And remove the GPU. That light will extinguish. There it goes. We'll start number 1. We will reset that gen. Turn back on the avionics. And we are clear to 3,000 at 1,600 feet per minute. I'll put that on that. We're going to do 4 left, so the heading will be runway heading a 040, so we'll get that set up. Reset all the trims with this button here. We'll cycle the flaps. Leave it at flaps 1 for takeoff. Landing altitude. It's probably it's 335. That's 300. So these are 1,000, right? So that'd be like right there. And the altimeter is 2989, 29.9. So knock that down a little bit. Hydro's topped off. Need to squawk 1311. All right. And push back to right about there.
Ground to cockpit. Plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready.
Get that guy coming.
Tow is driving up.
No overhead lights except for those gens. That's fine. Otherwise, everything else needs to be out, which it is.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect. Winching strap and adapter in position. Release parking brake when ready to start pushback.
Let's see if I can get ATIS now. So ATIS was 135.0. Nope, it's not broadcasting. Still Delta. Boston ground, United 1399 at the main terminal. Still with Delta, ready to push and taxi.
United 1399, monitor Boston ground 121.9, we'll see you.
Over to ground, point niner, United 1399, we'll see you. Alright, so towers, 28.8. So we got 128.8. 8, we're on ground. Put that back to
United 1399, Boston ground.
United 1399. I was trying to check ATIS, but I don't think it's broadcasting. I'm ready to push and then taxi.
Yes, sir. The ATIS all around is not. ATIS all around is not working right now, so it's going to be runway 9er for departure. And if you'd like the weather, I can give that to you right now.
Oh, it's okay. I'm current with weather. I appreciate it. United 1399. I'll plan for runway 9er.
Roger, sir. Just call for pushback.
I'm ready to push. United 1399.
United 1399, pushback, pilot's discretion. Expect runway 9er. Advise ready to taxi.
We'll do it. Thanks. Alrighty, so let's do the brakes.
Starting pushback.
I'm guessing that dome might.
United 1399, Boston ground.
United 1399. Go ahead, sir.
Yes, sir. Would you be able to take runway 4 left at Charlie for departure, or would you like to stay on 9?
4 left at Charlie. Actually, I'm pretty heavy, so if I can stick with runway 9er for United 1399.
Roger that. No problem.
I'll stick with 9er. Okay. That's why I don't use this pushback thing. Because it does not work with this airplane very well.
Operation complete. Set parking brake. Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
I usually just put the plane sideways. Alright, so I'll do pitot, do windshield to normal, prop to normal.
Hose disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Turn on the taxi light. Okay, go. Yeah, alright, so we'll arm the steering.
United 1399, Boston ground.
Just fixing the car. I'm ready to taxi for United 1399.
Yeah, United 1399, per our Boston SOP, I have to give you a 4 left, so I'll give you 4 left at kilo so you get full length.
That'll work. 4 left at kilo, United 1399, ready to taxi.
United 1399, runway 4 left at kilo, taxi via kilo.
4 left at kilo via kilo, United 1399. Alright, so kilo's on the outside. Turn off this dome light.
United 1399, Boston ground. Sir, I'm going to have to advise, amend your taxi instructions. Just continue taxi, but taxi via runway 4 left at Echo, taxi via Echo.
4 left at Echo via Echo, United 1399. So that's the closest one to me.
Sorry about the confusion.
It's all good. And what is that? That's Lima. So this is Echo. And we're gonna want takeoff inhibit on. I want that on for a moment. Let's do auto coursing on. Let's come down here. We're gonna do about 98. Turn those on.
United 1399, monitor Boston Tower 128.8. Have a good one.
Monitor tower 128.8, United 1399, you too. Departures 1330. Stop right up here at the runway. Turn that thing off. We're on left nav, and that's on GPS. We're at 40.
Dragon 1 flighting 220.
Do some landing lights, some strobes.
1399 Boston Tower, wind 10010, fly heading 350, runway 4 left at Echo, clear for takeoff.
Fly heading 350, 4 left at Echo, clear for takeoff, United 1399. So we'll do about max on those. So we got that. We're gonna rotate about 130 knots. What do you say? 350. So we're gonna be doing left turn 350. So we'll bring up engines to 50%. Stable. Break off. Takeoff power is set. And like I said, we'll rotate about 130. It's 120 and 130. Gear up. And about 400, so autopilot on. Take out the flaps. Gears verified up.
1399, contact departure.
Over to departure, United 1399, see ya. I'll bring this to about 170. Go to departure.
Dragon 1 flighting 120. Austin Airport will be at your 9 o'clock and 7 miles reported in sight.
120, Dragon 1 will report to site.
Boston departure, good evening. United 1399, 2000 for 3000.
United 1399, Boston departure, radar contact, climb maintain 4000.
Climb maintain 4000, United 1399.
Dragon 1 visual.
Dragon 1, clear visual approach, runway 4 left.
Alright, let's make
Clear visual approach, 4 left.
So let's push the throttle to 77, and then we'll turn off the
Virgin 11 Bravo Heavy,
CTOT.
maintain 4000.
Should maintain 4,000, Virgin 11 Bravo Heavy.
Can turn off the
Dragon 1, contact Boston Tower, 128.
Corson.
28, Dragon 1.
Turn the yaw damper on. I think I did that. There you go. Get rid of that flashlight. Let's reduce the props to about 79.
Virgin 11 Bravo Heavy, just maintain 3000.
Should have maintained 3000, Virgin 11 Bravo
prop
Heavy.
sync on.
American 11.
34.
1399, proceed direct Manchester, climb maintain 10,000.
Clear direct Manchester, climb maintain 10,000, United 1399. Alright, so we're going to do 10,000 and we're going to vertical speed at about 2,000 feet. So we're going to do activate, direct 2, nav, there we go.
Bravo Heavy, turn right heading 300.
Right heading 300, Virgin 11 Bravo Heavy.
MHT and CON, where is CON? CON, MHT. Huh. Okay. I guess we can turn off those lights, turn off the seatbelt.
Virgin 11 Bravo Heavy, 7 miles from Mill, turn right heading 020, maintain 2000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS, runway 4 right approach.
Right heading 020, maintain 3000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS 4 right approach, Virgin 11 Bravo Heavy.
Cabin diff is 3.5, so we're fine there. All set for center. Should be one. 4.7 typically.
Premier 0 Echo Foxtrot, descend maintain 3000. 3000, Premier 0 Echo Foxtrot.
Let's do Burlington of 2200.
1399, contact Boston Center 134.7.
Over to Boston Center 134.7, yeah, 1399. We'll see you. Boston Center, United 1399, 10,000.
Yeah, 1399 Boston Center, good evening, Manchester, altimeter 2992.
2992, United 1399.
Care 122, descend and maintain 5000. Care 122, descending to 5000. .com 728, descend via the J-Fund 2 arrival, runway 4 right, Boston altimeter 2994. Descend via J-Fund 2, runway 4 right, 2994, .com 729, 28. One of those two.
I know the feeling. Alright, so we're going to go with that, and get like a mile before.
JetBlue 2290, Boston Center rudder. Lufthansa 445, leaving my airspace, Moncton Center is
For
closing, radar
Burlington.
service terminated, frequency change approved, have a good night.
to about 1500. So we got about a 20-minute cruise. See where I'm going to park at. So I'm going to exit right and kilo to the terminal. Okay. Are you around, Jake? Are you around?
For traffic, maintain 15,000.
Okay, we'll stop for our climb at 15,000 for 67.
Hey, Boston Center again. 421 is 16,000 for 17,000, direct merit. Yeah, 421 Boston Center, good evening, climb and maintain flow 210. 210 United, 421.
It's like Burlington's ATIS is current with echo. I'll double check that when I get closer. The altimeter is 2989.
Won't be a factor, climb and maintain flow 290.
And they are landing 15. So I will plan the visual 15. That's with echo.
United 421, clear direct Roebuck. Direct Roebuck, United 421, and any speed restrictions you need? Nope, not right now. Thank you.
Burlington has an approach. That would be 121.1.
122, fly heading 160, descend and maintain 3,000.
Boston Center, Care 122, sorry, say again.
Care 122, fly heading 160, descend and maintain 3,000. Vectors, visual approach, runway 17.
Roger, vectors, visual approach 17, heading 160, descending 3,000, Care 122.
Care 6071, cleared at Cambridge, Charlie Alpha Mike.
Clear at Cambridge, Richard 6071, thanks.
That's about it. I am ready. Just gonna sit back and enjoy the ride now.
United 1399, clear direct Burlington Airport.
And clear direct to Burlington Airport, United 1399. Alright, let's just go straight to Burlington. So we'll do activate, direct to, and I'll go left. So Yeah, that's what I figured.
Boston Center, Jedi 69 with you, 17,000 feet inbound Grecky.
Jedi 69, Boston Center, good evening. Climb and maintain flight level 270.
270, Jedi 69.
Boston Center, good evening. Premier 24 Kilo Charlie with you, level 17,000. Premier 24 Kilo Charlie, Boston Center, good evening. Climb and maintain flight level 210. Also 210, 4 Kilo Charlie.
Hey, Jake, there you are. So what I wanted to show you was this. So this is, yeah, I'm not doing that.
Navy 7 Zulu 499er, descend and maintain 11,000. Burlington altimeter 29er 89er. 89er 11,000 499er, please. November 24 Kilo Charlie, clear direct Cambridge, Charlie Alpha Mike.
No.
Clear direct Charlie Alpha Mike.
Devices. So you just click on your device
Jedi
thing.
69, climb and maintain flight level 310.
And then you have to set not the Rift microphone, but you set it for Windows settings, because you'll notice the earpieces are not there. It's because they broke. You know, they're junk. So you have to go into devices and then change it to Windows settings. So whatever you have your Windows for your main headset. So you want to change that, and then for library, this Oculus Dream Deck right here. That's the free one that your wife would get a kick out of. And the other one that I really like is just called Lost. That's really a good VR thing. That costs like money though. All these cost money, but that one doesn't. Oculus Dream Deck. So just do it probably is already pre-installed when you install this thing, but.
421 verified runway 4 right, please. Roger, 4 right, 421. Thank you. .com 728. Contact Boston approach 133.0.
And then the other thing
approach 33 nothing.
Is...
We'll see you later. Jedi 69, clear to Cambridge, Charlie Alpha Mike.
Drive to Cambridge, Charlie Alpha Mike, Jedi 69.
Boston Center, good evening. This is 284 Delta on the ground at Kilo Lima Echo Bravo, request VFR to the northwest.
You probably already do this for your other games, but you want your power management at power, prefer maximum performance. And then these are my settings, so you can try them. This is the only thing I've changed is the virtual reality pre-rendered frames from 1 to 3, I think. Yeah, I changed it to 3D application setting for X-Plane. But my global settings, use maximum performance, and then on clamp, high performance, on off. Those are the settings I've used for years, and I've always had good quality with that.
Jedi 69, climb and maintain level 370.
Level 370, Jedi.
So that would be like a good thing, except change this to the game that you want. Leave it as 1 as global, and then just set it in the games for, you know, render 2, 3, or 4, or let the game decide.
Heading Care 122.
Care 122, thank you. Descend and maintain 2,500.
Descending 2,500. Care 122.
Oh, I have to screenshot this. Okay. Let me,
do you want to taxi to full length, or do you want to take off from that intersection?
Take off at Alpha 2.
Can you just screenshot that?
Sounds good. Number 2884 Delta, wind calm, runway 368 Alpha 2, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 36 Alpha 2, 28 for Delta.
There, 121 Mike Whiskey, contact Burlington approach 121.1, have a good night.
121.1 for 121 Mike Whiskey, good night. Boston Center, Care 122, runway 17 Manchester in sight.
And then the Oculus Dream Deck is what you want to check.
Cleared visual approach 17 Manchester.
And don't get Valkyrie, it's horrible. I don't like it.
Contact Burlington approach 121.1, have a good night.
Have a great night, sir. Switching over to Burlington approach.
Navy 70499er, contact Burlington approach 121.1, have a good night.
121.1, 70499, thank you.
Delta 1565, contact Boston approach 133.0, have a good night. 33 knots and 1565, see it. Care 122, wind 130 at 6, runway 17, clear to land.
Did you get what you needed,
Clear
Jake?
to land 17, Care 122.
Am I safe to close those windows?
United 421, contact Boston approach 133.0, have a good night.
33 nothing, have a good night, United 421.
Number 2884 Delta, frequency change approved.
Vision for 2 Bravo, see you, sir.
Boston Center, May 61, Loveland 10,000.
May 61 Boston Center, climb and maintain 17,000.
17,000, May 61.
Brickyard 6071, descend and maintain level 230.
Descend and maintain level 230, Brickyard 6071.
November 24 Kilo Charlie, say airspeed. Back at 24-6 stereo on frequency. November 24 Kilo Charlie, say airspeed.
Were you able to get that, Jake? The screenshot? I think I have those. I think I may already have a screenshot of my NVIDIA.
Yeah,
Let me see if I can. I'll forward my screenshot to you. Since I got nothing better to do, I'm waiting for them to send me. See if I can find it and I'll email to you real quick. Where is it?
Direct J-Fund, May 61.
Boston, good evening, American 2460, 27076 or better.
American 2460 Boston Center, descend and maintain level 230 and maintain 300 knots or greater.
Alright, we're doing 320 now, keep it up, descend now to 230, American 2460.
There are 24 Kilo Charlie, Roger, for spacing at Burlington, maintain 290
Alright, I found it.
knots.
Alright, we'll bring it back to 290. Sorry about not answering your call. I had a phone call.
No worries.
Someone had to answer a phone call. No phone calls.
And we're slowing it down to 290 or below.
Just 290 is fine.
Alright, 290 for Kid Truck.
Brickyard 6071, descend and maintain 1000. Burlington altimeter 2989er.
2989 down to 1000, Brickyard 6071.
American agent 126, 11270, request lower.
JetBlue 126 Boston Center, good evening. Descend and maintain level 230. Do not exceed 300 knots, spacing at Boston.
Down to 230 and we will escape for JetBlue.
Care 122, welcome to Manchester. Turn left off the runway and then taxi to the Via Hotel. Have a good night.
Thank you, sir. We exited and have a good night, sir. Going to East Ramp. Care 122.
Where is it? Where is it?
JetBlue 75, descend and maintain level 230.
230, JetBlue 75.
Jedi 69, descend and maintain level 240.
Descend and maintain level 240, Jedi 69.
All right, you're all set. I just sent you another email, Jake. So that the newest email has those settings that I used, with the exception of the very bottom one, the VR one. That one you probably would want the game to decide, but it's just easier if you use the game tab to do it. And that, like I said, the Oculus Dream Deck is just really awesome. I don't want to tell you what it is because I would ruin the surprise for you guys. So.
Runway 4 right. Left.
Hello, Boston, Central United 26 Delta Heavy with you, passing 7,800 for 4,000, I believe, patch 5 departure out of Boston.
United 26 Delta, Boston Center, climb and maintain 16,000.
Up to 16 Delta, United 26 Delta.
American 2460, descend via the roadblock 3 arrival, runway 4 right, Boston, altimeter 2994 forward, published speeds.
94, published speed, descend via the roadblock 4 right, transition now, American 2460.
And what I would do is take a screenshot of the NVIDIA settings that you have right now. Of course, you can always hit the restore if you've never changed them. You just hit the restore button, and that'll put it back to whatever the NVIDIA says you should have. But I get a lot better performance with those settings on pretty much every single game. It's like an overall game setting. It just increases performance on all games across the board, but then you could tweak it even more for in particular games. And then that bottom one, that VR setting, really helps with, it's kind of like its own version of super sampling. It like pre-renders the frames before it goes to the headset, so you don't have to use as much pixel density or something like that. And NVIDIA also dropped a new driver for all their game drivers. So I haven't downloaded it yet, but it's supposed to have huge performance increases. Got about 5 minutes to go.
24 kilo Charlie, resume normal speed. Resume normal speed, 4 kilo Charlie.
See if I can find that article, because that was definitely good news for VR community, or gaming really, just gaming in general.
I just sent Bravo Whiskey, clear direct to Roebuck. 747 Bravo Whiskey, what's your current airspeed? Can you maintain 300 knots? Yeah, we can do 300.
Here's the article on the new driver that NVIDIA is releasing.
Maintain 300 knots.
Max frame rate feature. It's got a lot of pretty cool stuff.
JetBlue 126, descend via the Roebuck 3 arrival, runway 4 right, the Boston altimeter 2992. Descend via 4 right and 92, JetBlue 126. Brickyard 6071, contact Burlington approach 121.1, have a good night.
21-1, Brickyard 6071, descend.
American 2460, contact Boston approach 133.0, good night.
33 nothing, American 2460, have a great night, we'll see you.
That's Citation Max, I think, on the net. He's probably streaming. I've got on my friends list. Let me see if he's streaming on here. No, he's not streaming. Maybe that wasn't him.
Boston, hello, Southwest 258, 31.9, descending down to 270.
Nope, he's not streaming right now. And maybe he's just flying for fun and not streaming. I wasn't going to stream, but I wanted to make sure I could show you those settings.
United 1399, contact Burlington approach 121.1. Have a good night.
Burlington approach 121.1, United 1399. Thanks, you too. Alright.
7 Bravo Whiskey, did I give you direct to Roebuck? I forgot.
21.1. Let me get Burlington's
Wiggins 1038, thanks.
latest, which is Foxtrot.
I maintain 5,000.
I maintain 5,000, Wiggins 1038.
Still 15.
November 49er, just to maintain 4,000.
4,000 feet, November 49, roger.
Burlington approach, good evening, United 1399, 10,000, current with Foxtrot, request visual 15 approach.
United 1399, Burlington approach, Burlington altimeter 2987, expect the visual approach 115.
2987, expect visual 15, United 1399.
Brickyard 6071 is going to maintain 6,000.
6,000, Brickyard 67.
Navy 704900, turn right heading 060.
Turn right ending 360, 100.
Navy 704900, 060.
060, 100.
Wiggins 1038, climb maintain 7,000.
Climb maintain 7,000, Wiggins 1038.
Yeah, I'll be around with it at a bit tomorrow. Got the controller working. Talking about the controller, the little remote, or an Xbox controller? Because an Xbox controller will work with it too. That's what I use. Matter of fact,
Navy 704910, Phobes, turn right heading 120, maintain 2,000 till established on visor.
So this is the one that came with it. And then I had to buy a cord to plug in there. But it's just a regular Xbox controller, and if you get the USB, it will work with a lot of the Oculus games.
Wiggins 1038, turn.
The remote? Oh, okay.
180, intercept Victor 141.
Yeah, the remote works for a lot of the what they call the VR experiences, which are, it's more of like a relaxing, you sit back and watch, which doesn't have to be relaxing, it could be scary stuff. But it's less interaction and more like an experience, like that one with the robot looking thing. It's just really super cool. You just sit back and it's like being in a movie. It's like a movie surrounds you and it tells you a story. That's some of the VR stuff that I really like the most, is just the experiences. And YouTube has, is it 360? I don't really watch a lot of YouTube through VR, but they have YouTube 360, which I believe is made specifically for VR, to where like you could be watching a concert. You could be watching a concert in VR and feel like you're there, and it's all that's free. It's and then there's also virtual desktop. So when you're in VR, you can still manipulate programs and stuff. So that's, I don't know if that one's free though. I know the YouTube 360 is free. Not sure about the other ones. Kilo between Bravo and Charlie is closed. So where is that?
November 121 Mike Whiskey, traffic 3 o'clock, 3 miles, opposite direction, Kinger at 2000, reporting set.
We have that King Air in sight, 121 Mike Whiskey.
November 121 Mike Whiskey, follow the traffic, clear visual approach
So I
runway
need
15.
to exit at Bravo.
Cleared visual approach runway 15, 121 Mike Whiskey.
November 49er, send maintain 3000.
Burlington Tower, 18-3.
Burlington approach, hello, Jedi 69 information, Echo on board 13,000 for 11,000 bound Burlington VOR.
Jedi 69er, Burlington approach, the Burlington altimeter 2987, expect the visual approach runway 15.
Expect the visual 15, Jedi 69 and down 11,000 to 987.
United 1399, send maintain 6000.
Send and maintain 6,000, United 1399.
870499, enter contact Burlington Tower 118.3.
118.3, 499, thanks for the help.
Good approach. This is Cessna 284 Delta here, 20 miles southeast of the airport. Like to full stop. We have information Foxtrot on board.
Number 2884 Delta Burlington approach.
Check our hydro. Top that off.
Walking 1463, 284 Delta.
Number 49er traffic 1 o'clock, 10 miles, a Baron turning final for runway 15, descending out of 3000, reporting site.
I have the traffic inside, 1 o'clock, roger.
Number 49er, follow the traffic clear visual approach for runway 15.
We'll follow that traffic for runway 15, thank you, sir.
Number 884, correction 2884 Delta, radar contact 7 miles southeast of the Burlington VOR at 4,000. And you said you're inbound full stop?
That's affirmative.
Roger, November 884, correction 2884 Delta, enter a right downwind for runway 15.
Right downwind runway 15, 284 Delta.
So we're gonna do a right downwind, huh?
Brigade 6071, descend maintain 4,000.
4,000, Brigade 6071.
It's 146.
Wiggins 1038, contact Boston Center 134.7.
134.7, Wiggins 1038.
Number 121 Mike Whiskey, contact Burlington Tower 118.3.
18.3 for 121 Mike Whiskey.
Number 49, are you making your base turn now?
Affirmative, turning right now. Just letting the traffic go by.
Thank you.
Burlington approach, good evening. Premier 24 Kilo Charlie with you, 11,000.
Rear 24 Kilo Charlie, Burlington approach, the Burlington altimeter 2987, expect visual approach runway 15.
Alright, expect the visual 15 for Kilo Charlie.
November 2884 Delta, proceed inbound runway 19er and when able say aircraft type.
Inbound for 19er now, and we're a Cessna Caravan.
Thank you.
Just confirm now you want us to make a left traffic from runway 19?
November 84 Delta, you can proceed straight in for runway, correction, yeah, left traffic, left downwind for runway 19er.
Roger, left downwind for runway 19er, 284 Delta.
Yeah, 1399, turn left heading 320, descend maintain 4,000.
Left turn 320, descend maintain 4000, United 1399.
Brickyard 6071, turn right heading 060.
Right turn 060, Brickyard 67.
Jedi 69er, turn left heading 330 and descend and maintain 6000.
330, 6000, Jedi 69.
November 24 Charlie, correction, November 24 Kilo Charlie, descend and maintain 4000.
Down to 4,000, 4 Kilo Charlie.
There's someone there.
November
There's the
84 Delta,
airport.
contact Burlington Tower 118.3.
Tower 118.3, we'll see you, sir. 24 Delta.
November 49er, contact Burlington Tower 118.3.
183, November 49, roger.
Brickyard 6071, continue the right turn heading 090. Traffic will be at your 1 to 2 o'clock, 15 miles, say Barron, descending out of 3000 on final for runway 15, report inside.
090, and we'll call the traffic for Brickyard 67.
United 1399, turn 10 degrees left.
10 degrees left, United 1399.
United 1399, traffic 2 o'clock, 7 miles, a eastbound Barron, descending out of 3000, report inside.
I'm looking, United 1399. I've got the traffic, United 1399.
United 1399, follow the traffic, clear visual approach 115.
Follow the traffic, clear visual approach 15, United 1399.
Brickyard 6071, additional traffic at your 3 o'clock, 15 miles, a twin Saab, sending out of 4000. He'll be turning the right base for runway 15, report inside.
Okay, we have that traffic in sight, but we still don't have that original traffic. So Brickyard 67.
Brickyard 6071, follow the Saab traffic and cleared visual approach runway 15. He'll be number 3 behind him.
Hold Saab, cleared visual 15, Brickyard 67.
Jedi 69, descend and maintain 4000.
4000, Jedi 69.
United 1399, reduced to final approach speed. You got a 80 knot overtake right now.
Slowing down, United 1399.
United 1399, I just want to verify you do have that traffic at your 12 o'clock, 5 miles inside.
I do, he's directly off my nose. I'm going to follow him in, United 1399.
United 1399, thanks. United 1399, are you still comfortable continuing this approach? Otherwise, I can resequence you around.
No, I'm good for United 1399, thank you.
Roger, United 1399, contact Burlington Tower 118.3. Thanks for the help.
118.3, United 1399, we'll see you.
November 49er, caution wing turbulence following a 737 rolling out runway, departing runway 15.
Thanks for the update, November 49.
Burlington Tower, United 1399, visual 15.
United 1399, Burlington Tower, wind 170 at 3, runway 15. Clear to land number 2 following a Beechcraft on a 1 mile final.
Number 2, I have the traffic. Runway 15 clear to land, United 1399.
Delta 1662, contact departure today.
Over to departure, Delta 1662.
Remember, 2884 Delta, make right 360 until advised.
On right 360 until advised, 24 Delta.
I wonder if he's going to tell me to go around.
134 Mike Whiskey, holding short runway 15. Remember, 134 Mike Whiskey, Burlington Tower, roger, continue holding position. Roger, 4 Mike Whiskey. Remember, 49er, exit right, taxiway hotel, no delayed traffic, short final.
Might have to go around if that guy doesn't get off the runway.
Terrain.
Oh, there he goes.
Tower, Brickyard 6071 on the visual 15. Brickyard 6071, Burlington Tower, reduce final approach. Actually, disregard your final approach speed. Wind 170 at 3, runway 15, clear to land. Traffic will land the crossing runway. Copy traffic, clear to land, 15, Brickyard 6071. November 49er, thanks for all your help. Contact ground 126.3 today. Switching over to ground, November 49. United 1399, welcome to Burlington, exit right when able, contact ground 126.3 today.
Contact ground 126.3, United 1399, good day.
Delta 1662, if I haven't given it to you, contact departure today. Yes, I have.
Said, turn over to ground.
Alright, 49er, hold position.
Yeah, he asked me to immediately try to vacate the runway. Someone's right behind me.
Yeah, but didn't mean enter golf. Hold position now.
Burlington ground, United 1399 off the runway at Alpha.
United 1399, ramp gate your discretion, taxi the ramp via Alpha.
To the ramp via Alpha, United 1399, thanks. Okay, so we're gonna do flaps up. Can turn the landing lights, strobes off.
November 49er, where are you parking today?
General Aviation.
November 49er, following the Saab, crossing from left to right, taxi Alpha to the ramp.
Alpha to the ramp, November 49er, roger.
Runway lights on this airplane, it's really bad at night. Okay.
Burlington ground, Brickyard 6071 on Bravo, short of runway. Brickyard 6071, hold short runway 19er, landing aircraft. Hold short, Brickyard 6071.
87. Fuel remaining. What else do I want to do? Complete that. It's a busy airport. That's why I flew tonight, though. See all you guys later. We can watch the replay, I guess. The runway lights are so dim on this plane. You can barely see the runway with the lights on. Anyway. All right, y'all. I hope you all have a good night. Jake, let me know if you need any help. And get up with you on Thursday, and we'll do some P51 flying.
6 miles from Winnie, cross 24,000 or above, clear out way.
All right, guys. Take care.
24,000 or above, clear out way forward, approach 190 speed.
All right, cross 24,000 or above, cleared for the ILS 4 right approach, Victor 6115.
1846 to 718, 4,000.
4,000, JetBlue 1846.
244, reduce your speed 17, then off the melt.
70 to melt, JetBlue 44.
JetBlue 1846, reduce your speed to 190.
190 now on the speed, JetBlue 1846.
JetBlue 44, reduce speed 17, off the melt.
We're there now, 170 to melt, JetBlue 44.
Thank you. Got 6115, reduce your speed 17, off the melt.
All right, 170 to melt, Victor 6115.
JetBlue 1846, 7, am I correct to make it 8 miles from Winnie, cross 24,000 or above, clear off way forward, approach 190 knots of speed, told by.
Roger that, clear for the ILS 4 right and 190 on the speed, JetBlue 1846.
Forty.